The Bible tells us not to be discouraged because God is always with us. Please be encouraged by the following message.
Have you ever felt accused? That others keep telling you that you're worthy of nothing but harsh judgment? That you must pay for what you've done, all of those wrongs that you have committed? They see you as unforgivable. But I want to show you how Jesus sees you. In John chapter 8, verses 3 through 11, we find Jesus in the temple. And it reads, "The scribes and the Pharisees brought a woman who had been caught in adultery and placed her in the midst. They said to him, 'Teacher, this woman has been caught in the act of adultery. Now in the law, Moses commanded us to stone such women. So what do you say?' This they said to test him, that they might have some charge to bring against him. Jesus bent down and wrote with his finger on the ground. And as they continued to ask him, he stood up and said to them, 'Let him who is without sin among you be the first to throw a stone at her.' And once more he bent down and wrote on the ground. But when they heard it, they went away one by one, beginning with the older ones, and Jesus was left alone with the woman standing before him. Jesus stood up and said to her, 'Woman, where are they? Has no one condemned you?' She said, 'No one, Lord.' And Jesus said, 'Neither do I condemn you. Go, and from now on, sin no more.'" It doesn't matter what people think of you, what they're accusing you of, or the plans that they purposed in their hearts against you. It truly doesn't matter what you've done. Your accusers are no better than you. We've all missed the mark, but Jesus has acquitted us all. He has forgiven each and every one of us. He kneels down in the midst of our affliction, and he writes in the dirt of our lives. Remember that you are forgiven, and that your accusers are nowhere in sight.
Thank you for listening to Tough Stuff Ministries, reminding you of God's promises, which are yes, and in Him, amen.